All right. Hey guys,
Okay.
and
Getting
welcome
late
to
for
Sam Stick's channel.
this
Although
stuff.
he's not here, I know where he's at. I'm not sure
Vitalis.
where he's at.
All right.
Hopefully, he joins us very soon because
Hey V.
there's.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Everybody, Sam
Hello
Sticks.
guys. I'm Sam.
I kind of already introduced you.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry. It's as though I came late, right?
Yeah, it kind of worked. All right,
Yeah.
and
So
I'm
good.
Vitalis, your homeboy. Anyway, so right, let's get straight into it. We have a new all-time high for Bitcoin
Yeah. Bitcoin is high on what now?
on value.
On value.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah. It's been going up, and a lot of people have been predicting Bitcoin. New predictions have come out.
Yep.
The next stop is $100,000 before 200K.
Which is quite a number.
Yeah.
Well, by the end of the year, what do you think?
End of the year, price of Bitcoin by the end of the year.
Yeah,
I'm looking at $200,000 to $300,000, which two to $300,000
okay.
by the end of the year.
Okay.
But to be more realistic, I'm thinking when we get to about $100,000 plus, we might stay around $100,000 for a while.
Right.
Right, because of course I might be wrong. What happened in the last bull run was we got to $18,000, 19,
Okay.
and people were like, in the next couple of months they were using the same trajectory
Right.
to be like to forecast to be like, okay, if we got to 20,000, I mean in the last bull run,
Yeah.
that was 2017 or 2018.
Okay.
They were like, if it took us this time to get to this top,
Yeah.
that means in the next couple of months it will double to $40,000.
Right.
It didn't happen. What happened was that Bitcoin fell from the top to like
Right.
$3,500. So it's possible that something like that may happen before we start going up to $200,000. But we're going to hit $200,000. We're going to hit $500,000, $600,000. Then if 700 comes,
Why not? And that's gonna be sad news for those that are getting into it late.
yeah, it's gonna be sad news, and that's why I tell a lot of families, most especially families in Africa, I tell them, even if as an individual you cannot buy one Bitcoin, let your entire family just get money together, get at least 0.1 Bitcoin.
But
I mean the whole family.
yeah.
Right.
Collectively.
When I'm saying the whole family, just in case it's too stretchy for you to just buy one whole Bitcoin
Yeah.
as one person. So get the entire family, get one Bitcoin, because there will only be 21 million Bitcoin in the world, and over 5 million of them have been lost already.
Exactly.
Right. So that means there are less than approximately 18 to 19 million Bitcoin available in the market. Right. And
Oh, that's minus the one Satoshi has.
you see, and people lose Bitcoins every day.
Exactly.
Right, so and of course there are more than 21 million billionaires in the world, right? And more than 1 million banks that can afford Bitcoin. So
Exactly.
your goal is to try to get this Bitcoin before they do. Right, so
And time is running out.
yeah, time is really running out.
And please don't forget your key. Your private key.
Your private key, right? Or use a wallet that you can trust. But if you can store your private key yourself, feel free to store your private key yourself. Private key just means that, unlike the banking sector, the banks have total custody over your funds.
Right.
Right. But in crypto, you can actually have 100% custody, and nobody can shut your account. But for you to do that, you need to have your private keys.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Gotta keep that stuff in check all day. So yeah, that's what's up. And what do you think about the whole Ethereum
EIP1559? Yeah,
EIP?
it's been crazy. I shared a video with some group of guys yesterday, how that Okay, let me just give a background story.
Right.
Several years ago, before Ethereum became popular,
Okay.
someone interviewed, I don't recall the name of the person, interviewed Vitalik and said,
Not me.
yeah, oh yeah, his name is Vitalis, right? And Vitalik Buterin, and said, why are you using proof of work for Ethereum? And he gave a bunch of reasons. I've cut the whole story short. Every reason he gave didn't make sense because Ethereum still ended up facing the problems that he was told. He was told that Ethereum using proof of work wasn't a good idea, right? And it's still not a good idea. That is why they're moving from proof of work to proof of stake, right?
Okay.
And that's what Ethereum 2.0 is all about. So before, it's going to take a while. They've been trying to build Ethereum 2.0 for a while now, for some years. Yeah, it's more than 3 years. 3 years they've been trying to fix
And I
Ethereum.
believe Ethereum launched around 2016.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact year, but I know Ethereum is well over 5 to 6 years.
Right. So okay, then that's me. Yeah, around 2015, right there.
Yeah, 5 to 6 years. And they've been trying to make Ethereum fast, and it's taking years for that to get done. So now the problem with the way Ethereum was originally built, right? The fees just keep going up, and proof of work is not efficient for a blockchain,
Right.
as he was told years ago that he didn't listen. But why I love the Ethereum community, if I come back to EIP 1559, is that they are willing to admit their mistakes and fix the problem with Ethereum and make it better. And that's why I still have Ethereum, and I also tell people to buy Ethereum also.
Right.
So to EIP 1559, so EIP means Ethereum Improvement Proposal.
Yeah.
Right, and 1559 is the code of this particular proposal. And what this proposal is supposed to do is to make is to reduce Ethereum fees, because Ethereum fees are crazy.
Right.
You were trying to upload one NFT one time. What was the
fee? It wasn't even the complete fee.
Okay.
Just so you know, it was just like 1/3 or half of the fee, and it took about, I think, they took about $11 from me, and it wasn't even the complete fee.
And that wasn't even the complete fee.
No,
Ethereum is currently useless for an average user.
You go broke.
Yeah, except for if you're the rich guys around the world.
You have enough money for.
Yeah, you cannot easily. But that is why people are opting to use Binance Smart Chain, Tron, EOS. Unfortunately, nobody is using Cardano right now because you can't currently build smart contracts on Cardano. So the fees on Ethereum have been crazy, right, over the past couple of weeks and months. So the proposal EIP 1559 supposed to reduce that fee,
right,
and then the reward for miners will reduce by 50%.
Yeah.
Now, assuming you're a miner on the Ethereum network, if you're earning around $5,000 to $10,000, okay, let's say $5,000, that would reduce by well over 50%.
That's about 25.
No,
2.5.
$2,500.
Yeah.
But if your revenue reduces and then the cost of living doesn't reduce, what do you do? You see, so the miners in the Ethereum community said, no, we're not going to take this.
They're raging.
Right, that they're going to attack the blockchain, which is the 51% thingy.
51%.
Right, 51% attack, and Vitalis came out and said, I'm not going to let that happen. You see, but that's currently the issue. So the miners don't want the EIP 1559 because it reduces their pay and all. And the developers were like, hey, this is good. We've developed this code, right? It's good. You guys should implement this code, right? So that the users would use Ethereum smoothly. But it's been a challenge.
Yeah.
But what I think about this is that it might lead to a fork. FORK. Right.
Just so we're clear.
Right. So
let's not get carried away. Thank you very much.
It might lead to a fork where the chain is split into two. Right. And then fork is just a way of, you have a code. Now, of course, blockchain is made up of codes. You have a code, and then you can just, divide the code into two. Right. So there are two types of forks, hard fork and soft fork. But this is not the video for that. So, but these miners say they're going to fork the codes, create their own Ethereum.
Yeah.
While the main one remains that has the reduced fee. But Vitalik is trying to stop that.
Yeah. I'm trying to stop that.
Yeah, but let's see how it goes. But
Yeah.
for now, Ethereum is really facing
Some major
sh-
technical issues.
some major technical issues. And the only grace Ethereum has is that it has first mover advantage.
Oh.
Nothing else.
Could you just briefly explain that?
Okay. Now, what that means is that, Ethereum was the world's first smart contract development platform
Okay.
where you can build applications on it, right? Smart contract on them. So before the next smart contract platform came out, it took several years, like almost 4 years or 3 years. So Ethereum had, within that period, Ethereum was able to take a large percentage of the market.
Yeah.
Now the problem people have is this. You know how Bitcoin is so popular. Whenever someone hears about cryptocurrency, the first thing they think about is Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is Ethereum. So Ethereum has the fame, has the name,
Yeah.
but Ethereum doesn't have the technology. Right. So that's why they're trying to work on it. So that's fame that Ethereum has more than others is simply just called first mover advantage. So they came to the market first. So they have a larger market share. But that's the only grace Ethereum currently have, right? But if Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, EOS, and Tron all came out at the same time, Ethereum will be way behind, right, in terms of adoption. But as long as Ethereum still has that first mover advantage, it's good to keep that name while trying to make the blockchain fast. That's why I still buy Ethereum. You see.
Well, you heard it here first. You first heard it here.
Anyone goes.
Either which way.
So what do you think about the price? Like, what's your price prediction for Ethereum?
For Ethereum or for BTC?
No,
for
Ethereum.
Bitcoin.
We've already talked about Bitcoin.
Okay.
But okay, just tell us your price. Your what do you think is possible for Bitcoin price prediction, right?
Honestly, from what I'm seeing and the way things are going, things are honestly, how do I say, they're rapidly increasing. Like the usage of crypto is rapidly increasing with NFT now, and with many other people, many other vendors and sellers now. Also like now, crypto is also applicable in their business. So, and everybody obviously goes to Bitcoin first before. Not everybody, but many people do go to Bitcoin first. So I feel like the value would drastically increase, and with Dubai adopting blockchain majorly in the government, stuff like that would actually rapidly increase the value of Bitcoin. And I feel like 100,000 by the end of the year is very much possible, but 200,000 is where I have my doubts, to be very honest.
Okay.
To be very honest, I feel like we're being optimistic, very, very optimistic when we push it to 200,000 by the end of the year, but I feel like 100,000 is very much possible.
Now, here's why I think 200K is possible per Bitcoin.
Okay.
Now, Bitcoin is better than gold. We've done several videos about that.
Yeah.
You will see it pop out at the top left or top right corner of the video. Right, we've done a comparison between the two.
Right.
Bitcoin is heading for gold, and the market capitalization of Bitcoin, of gold rather, is around 10 to 11 trillion dollars.
Right.
And Bitcoin is around a little bit above, let's say $1 trillion.
Okay.
Now let's do a simple math. Bitcoin is at $1 trillion.
Okay.
Market cap diluted, and then the price is around $60,000.
Yeah.
Now that means when Bitcoin gets to where gold is, which is the mark, that means you're going to add $11 trillion to what it is right now. So that means you have to multiply $60,000 by 11.
Right.
How much would that be?
That's 660.
That means
660,
Bitcoin is supposed to hit $600,000 by the time it replaces gold.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of, and I'm just giving you speculation based on gold.
Yeah.
I've not talked about other assets in the world.
Right.
So Bitcoin hitting a $1 million is
that one's for sure.
It's possible. So
for sure.
So if $600,000 is possible when it replaces gold only,
right,
that means $200,000 is sure. But when that is going to happen is what we don't know.
I know that one is definitely happening, but just even okay, I'm just gonna say 100,000 by the end of the year for sure. 200,000.
We don't know.
The chances are slim. Off of right now, off of the facts of right now, the chances are slim, but 100,000 for sure. So y'all better start investing. And just so you know, light blocks is the option for you.
It's crazy. Yeah. When people usually ask me, they said, "Sam, I have Bitcoin.
All right.
How can I, or I have USDT?
Okay.
Right? How can I make more money with it?" So we have this offer in light blocks. Maybe you could talk to them about it.
No.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. So basically, for those of y'all that are trying to get into the crypto space, you're trying to fund your wallet, you're like, oh, you're trying to invest into it. You don't know how to go about it. You're like, oh, I see so much money here and there, but I don't have as much money, and I'm trying to make that money. It's simple. Light blocks is the solution. We got you all day, every day. Why are you stressing? Come to us. We help you out.
Anyways,
See, no, you chillax, and we do the work. You know how it is, man. Live blogs. Just contact us. I will set you for your future. Oh, stop.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Anyways, we actually trade. Walking around Bitcoin, Ethereum, EOS.
All the major.
Yeah, all the major
profitable.
Cryptocurrencies, solid
Exactly.
cryptocurrencies out there. So, just in case you have your money sitting in the bank,
Yeah.
and banks give, what's the interest rates from banks
About
anymore?
5 to 10%.
Is that it?
Annual, yeah.
Yeah, annual interest rates is about 5 to 10%.
That's if they're being generous.
Yeah. Now look at it. The interest rate from the bank is about 5 to 10%, and then inflation rates in that same currency is around 11%.
All right.
That means you're actually making minus 1%.
Exactly.
In case you don't understand, let me explain. So interest rate is the amount of money the banks give to you, while the inflation rate is the amount of money the government will print, will bring into the economy.
Yeah.
And what that does is that it reduces the value of that currency. That is why, let's use Naira as an example, right? That is why what 10 Naira could do several years ago, 10 Naira cannot do today, because it keeps, they keep printing and then it keeps losing value, right? So if you make 10% from the banks with your cash deposit in the bank, at the end of the year, 10%, and then the inflation rate is also 10%. That means you made nothing.
Exactly.
You made zero.
You just got your money.
Yeah. If the inflation rate is higher than your interest rate, that means you're actually making nothing.
Exactly. You're losing at that point.
You're actually losing.
Because your money is being devalued over time.
Right. So, and then what we do in live blogs is we give back very, decent returns, right? If you want to know about our stuff, there's a WhatsApp link in the description. So just click it, and then talk to us on WhatsApp. Then we can have a deal. So we actually trade using cryptocurrencies, right? And of course, there are two types of cryptocurrency. There are speculative and then there are stable cryptocurrencies.
Exactly.
And then we keep our gains in one of those stable cryptocurrencies, and the most popular one is USDT.
Yep.
So that means if our profit is, let's say 50% a year, right, it doesn't devalue the same way your cash will devalue, right? And then we give these rewards to our customers.
And all our clients.
Yeah, our clients. So we have two types. Those who say, okay, our fund is too large for me to send it to you.
Exactly.
We want the funds in our custody, but we want you to trade for us virtually. We do that too. We have several clients like that. Right, so you keep your funds in your account, right? And then just give us the login details, keep your GE and everything, and then we trade virtually, and then at the end of the month you can come to a consensus and be like, okay, we've made an XYZ percentage for you as a company, this is what we want to return. Then put that into paper and then get that done. So reach out to the link in the description. Let's
get to work. Let's get to business. We do the work, he do the chilling. Back killing. All right.
Yeah, so back to the last thing. What's your price prediction for Ethereum?
For Ethereum is currently at 1,800.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Ethereum is about 1,800. Ethereum. With the way things are going now, I don't see it really, like, I see it going up, but not skyrocketing, to be honest. Possibly maybe 3,000.
That's fair.
I feel like 3,000 is good enough.
All right, so I have two predictions for Ethereum. If Ethereum doesn't scale, right, and then they don't solve the problem they have with the miners,
Hmm.
3,000,
Yeah.
4,000, 5,000 back. And if Ethereum scales real fast,
Right.
they were looking at 10, 20,000
Yeah. That's
dollars.
if they actually fix their.
Yeah, because I read an article recently how that Binance Smart Chain
Hmm.
is currently beating Ethereum when it comes to volumes and number of transactions. Because
Exactly.
Binance Smart Chain is faster, it's cheaper than Ethereum, faster. But guess what? There are other competitors. Cardano is coming up,
Hmm.
Tron is coming up,
Polka dots.
Polkadot is coming up, EOS is coming up. Mint Solana also is in the scene. So the number of people Ethereum needs to fight with, battle with, is increasing.
Exactly.
All right. So the chances of Ethereum getting to $10,000
It's
gets,
slowly decreasing.
yeah, it's decreasing by the day.
And
As
time is
these
of the
other
essence.
blockchains, you know, keep doing what they're doing.
Hmm.
Binance is not keeping calm. Those guys, Binance Smart Chain,
Binance, man, they're
yeah,
pulling all the
yeah,
strings.
all the strings and all the stunts in the market.
Um,
And recently, Tron has Justin Sun, which is the founder of Tron, has not really
yeah.
been doing too much marketing, but Tron is still doing a great job. Solana is coming up with real speed.
Yeah.
Cardano, those guys are still working on their stuff. And EOS also has Dan Larimer. Dan Larimer is now, he didn't leave actually. Dan Larimer left Block 1, and a lot of people thought he left EOS. He didn't leave EOS, he left Block 1. And right now, if you go to Dan Larimer's page on Twitter, he's constantly talking about EOS, bringing up new proposals, new stuff that can be done. So these other blockchains are coming with full force,
Right.
and Ethereum has two things to worry about, or three things. Number one, scalability of Ethereum. Number two, preventing the miners from fucking the blockchain. And number three, their competitors.
Right.
Right? And all their competitors need to do is more marketing and keep improving, because the competitors, when it comes to technology, are way ahead of Ethereum.
Yeah. Way ahead.
But Ethereum, the only advantage Ethereum has is just that first mover advantage.
Mhm. So yeah, that's all for today.
Yep, that's all we have for you guys today.
And we hope you enjoyed yourself with a little crypto talk.
Yep.
Sam Six.
Yeah, I have to leave you now because
He always has one meeting or the other. Right. That'll be in our next video. Our next video. We out. Sam Six and Vitalis. Earth Llama.